Nicky Rod,
What's
how you
up?
feeling?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling great, feeling achieved, accomplished, but there's still more work to be done.
2-1 over Yuri. I guess how does that feel first?
Yuri's a phenomenal opponent. He's very weathered in the sport of jiu-jitsu, multiple-time ADCC world champion, and the reigning ADCC absolute champion, which is an amazing accomplishment. And I was able to go out there and pretty much sweep him at will, pass his guard multiple times, and score on him. And a great camp due to my B Team Jiu-Jitsu teammates. We put the work together, and we got an awesome result.
Was there a specific game plan against Yuri?
The game plan's always the same. Just win in a dominant fashion, and if need be, knock their dicks in the dirt, and that's kind of what I did today.
It looked like you were complaining to the referee that he was kind of like basically stalling on you.
Yeah, I mean, there was a situation like, I pulled guard and got a -1 early on in the match, and that was due because I was trying to work, but he was controlling a single leg, which was preventing me from heisting or something like that. So it kind of looked like I was just sitting on my butt when in reality I was working. And then there was a few other situations where I was on top passing guard, and Yuri just kind of grabbed the single leg and was proceeding just to hold the single leg and trying to maintain that like a submissive position as opposed to working towards a better position. But it's just the game we're in. You got to constantly adjust your strategy towards different rule sets, and this is no different.
What do you think of the new rule set?
Yeah, I think the new rule set is great. It's a ADCC hybrid rule set. In the world of jiu-jitsu, there's so many rule sets that you have to get accustomed to and constantly adjust. So, I'm acclimated to adjusting, and the rule set worked towards my favor. It leads towards continuous pressure, continuous movement, and I have a very offensive game, so the rule set definitely benefits my style.
What is your favorite rule set?
My favorite rule set is, I think I like a submission-only rule set. The problem is that if there's no submission, it goes to the judge's decision, and judge's decision can it can be a bit flaky sometimes. So I think honestly I like EBI rule set because if there's no submission in 10 minutes, at least you have a definite winner and definite loser in EBI overtime. Although you get some guys that just stall until EBI overtime, which that can be some issues. But at least with the EBI style format, you have numbers don't lie. Either you escape early or you get submitted, and you have a definite winner, a definite loser. So, but again, like I said, I'm accustomed to adjusting. So whether it's 50 minutes sub only or an ADCC hybrid rule set like this or an EBI rule set, I will come out victorious.
You called out Gordon again. We asked Gordon back here, kind of just scoffed it off, played it off. Didn't really want to comment. Says that you guys just always keep his name in your mouth for clicks and likes.
Well, I mean, clicks and likes. I mean, I'm giving him an offer. I'm betting $50,000 of my own good hard-earned money to say that I'm better than you. And I mean, 100K winner take all. Gordon's kind of guy. He used to do bet matches. On his come up, he was betting guys $10,000 and $20,000 to say that he beat them, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm taking the same concept. He was betting guys back in the day. Now I'm doing it on a bigger scale in front of millions of people in UFC Fight Pass. I'm putting up 50K of my own hard-earned money. He puts up 50K, 100K winner take all. I mean, I don't see no downside to it besides him losing. So unless he's scared, unless he knows that he's going to lose the match, that's the only reason that he wouldn't accept it.
Do you think he's avoiding you?
I know that he's avoiding me. He does not want a match against Nicky Rod, right? His favorite rule set is let's do a no time limit match so we can get somebody to quit or to concede. It's like, bro, this isn't an NBA game. We don't have 4 quarters like a football. You know what I mean? Listen, let's make it 10-minute, 20-minute match, whatever. But let's have a match and let's get it done.
Was there anybody on the card that you saw that impressed you?
Yeah, when I was out there competing, I was looking down upon myself. I was like, that guy's doing great.
Makes sense. And then finally, what's next for you? Is there anybody other than Gordon that you want to compete against next?
Well, Gordon's number one. If he doesn't accept, I will gladly put a whooping upon his teammate, Nicholas Marigali. So I would like that as number 2. If Gordon doesn't want to accept my match, then I'll take his teammate. Obviously Nicky's good. He beat Penna via submission. So it's only right that I go out there and put a whooping on them.
You doing ADCC next year?
ADCC, absolutely. I'll be there winning in a dominant fashion as I did tonight.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I just have one question, sorry. We're mostly MMA people, so we don't follow grappling as closely. I'm just curious what the reputation of UFC Fight Pass Invitational has within the jiu-jitsu community. Where does it kind of rank amongst the legitimate promotions?
In my opinion, UFC Fight Pass is only one stage behind ADCC World Championship, which is considered our Olympics. It's just ADCC has a reputation for breeding the best grapplers, and honestly, UFC Fight Pass is right there. You're bringing out the absolute best grapplers in the world to go against each other to figure out who's number one. It's a different rule set. It's a humongous audience. I know that UFC being involved heavily in grappling as they are is doing wonders for the sport. It's bringing in new mixed martial arts fans, putting eyes on jiu-jitsu, and honestly, I cannot thank UFC enough. So I truly appreciate you guys having this awesome event over and over, and I appreciate all the time you guys spend growing our sport.